Welcome to Film Recaps, where we break down the most intense mind-bending movies in full detail, so you don't miss a single twist. Today, we're diving into a brutal 2020 action thriller, directed by Craig Zobel and produced by Jason Blum. This is the full story of The Hunt. The movie opens on a private jet flying high above the clouds. Inside, a group of wealthy elites are casually drinking champagne and texting on their phones. Their conversation is disturbing. They joke about kidnapping and hunting. A group of people they refer to as deplorables. At first, it sounds like dark humor between powerful friends, but the tone suggests something more serious. One of the passengers, Athena, seems to be the leader, calm, controlled, and cold. As the jet experiences turbulence, one of the elites panics, not about the plane, but about a message leak that has exposed their private chat online. The joke about hunting people has gone public. Their reputations are destroyed. They've lost jobs, influence, and status. And instead of apologizing, they decide to make the joke real. The scene cuts abruptly. Several strangers wake up in a forest clearing. Their mouths are gagged. They're confused, terrified, and don't recognize each other. There's a large wooden crate sitting in the middle of the clearing. When they remove their gags and open the crate, they find guns, knives, and ammunition. Before they can process what's happening, gunshots ring out. Hidden snipers begin shooting at them from a distance. People are killed instantly. Panic erupts. Some try to fight back. Others run blindly into the woods. This isn't random. They are being hunted. Among the survivors is a woman named Crystal. Unlike the others, she doesn't scream or panic. She studies her surroundings carefully. She moves strategically, avoiding open areas and staying alert. As the chaos continues, several victims fall into traps planted throughout the forest. One man steps into a pit filled with spikes. Another is blown apart by a hidden explosive. The hunters are organized, well-funded, and clearly prepared. Crystal eventually teams up briefly with a few survivors. They find a gas station nearby and believe they've found safety. Inside, an older couple greets them warmly. The couple claims to know nothing about what's happening, but something feels off. Crystal watches closely. The couple's behavior is calm, too rehearsed. Suddenly, the situation explodes into violence. The elderly couple pulls out weapons and begins attacking the survivors. It's clear they are part of the hunting operation. Crystal reacts instantly. She fights back with precision and speed, killing both attackers. Her calm efficiency shocks the remaining survivors. It becomes obvious that she's not an ordinary civilian. As they continue moving through the forest, the group grows smaller. More traps, more sniper fire, more chaos. Eventually, it's revealed that the people being hunted were specifically chosen. Each of them had posted controversial opinions online. The elites viewed them as ignorant, dangerous, or offensive. They justified the hunt as a form of twisted justice. But here's the truth. The entire operation started because of embarrassment. When their private messages leaked, the elites became the subject of public ridicule. Instead of accepting responsibility, they blamed the people who spread the rumors. And so, they built an elaborate revenge fantasy. Meanwhile, Crystal continues eliminating hunters one by one. She captures one of them alive and interrogates him. Through this, we learn more about the structure of the operation. The hunt is carefully staged. The forest is controlled. Every escape route is monitored. But Crystal adapts quickly. She uses the hunters' own weapons against them. She sets traps. She moves unpredictably. At one point, she fakes being injured to lure a hunter into a vulnerable position. When he approaches confidently, she overpowers him with brutal efficiency. It becomes increasingly clear that Crystal has military training. She's disciplined, observant, and emotionally detached during combat. One by one, the other victims die, either from injuries, fear, or betrayal. Trust collapses entirely. Paranoia spreads among the remaining survivors. Eventually, Crystal discovers a large mansion hidden beyond the forest. This is the headquarters of the operation. Inside, she finds most of the elites already dead, some killed by earlier confrontations, others eliminated by their own mistakes. Then she meets Athena. Athena, played by Hilary Swank, calmly explains everything. She claims the victims were chosen carefully based on online activity. But when reviewing the list, she realizes something shocking. Crystal wasn't supposed to be there. They kidnapped the wrong person. There was another woman with a similar name. A mix-up happened during the selection process. Crystal listens quietly as Athena tries to justify the mistake. Athena insists it was an accident, but she also admits that by the time they realized it, they decided to continue anyway. That decision sealed their fate. What follows is a long, brutal, and intensely physical fight between Crystal and Athena inside the mansion. It's not glamorous. It's messy and violent. They stab each other, shoot at close range, smash through walls and furniture. Both women are badly injured, but Crystal refuses to give up. She adapts mid-fight, using her environment and outsmarting Athena at every turn. In the final moments, she gains the upper hand and kills Athena. The hunt is officially over. Bleeding and exhausted, Crystal slowly walks through the mansion. She pours herself champagne. She prepares a meal in the kitchen. She eats calmly, almost casually, as if this was just another task completed. Then she changes into Athena's clothes and leaves the property. She calls for rescue and eventually makes it back to civilization. The sole survivor of a twisted game, created by powerful elites who believed they were untouchable. The movie ends with a sharp sense of irony. The hunters believed they were superior, smarter, morally justified, but in the end, they were undone by their own arrogance and by underestimating the wrong woman. The Hunt isn't just an action movie. It's a dark satire about political division, online outrage culture, and how easily hatred escalates when people stop seeing each other as human beings. And at the center of it all is Crystal, quiet, focused, and far more dangerous than anyone expected. That's the full story of The Hunt. If you enjoyed this deep breakdown, make sure you like the video and subscribe to Film Recaps. For more full-length movie recaps every week, let me know in the comments which movie you want next.